first, tell me a little bit about the Jackhammers, the organization, and how long you guys have been around.
We've been here since 2002, so we're going into our 8th season. The ballpark was brand new at that point, and we're part of the Northern League, which is independent ball, so we sign our own players, pay our own players, and we play a short season schedule, so we play 48 home games, 96 games total.
So talking about signing and paying your own players, you've just extended a contract to former Governor Rod Blagojevich. Now, whose idea was that when they decided to extend him the contract?
I think I need to throw a little bit out to my owner on this one. He was giving me a hard time this morning about who's getting credit. He had kind of brought it up. We were in a meeting and just started brainstorming, and it all kind of steamrolled from there. So it was kind of him, myself, my assistant GM. We were all in a meeting together, and all of a sudden started talking about it, took some notes, and went from there.
So now, what were some of the details? Can you tell us that were in the contract that you actually extended to him?
Well, because he doesn't have any playing experience, he'd be a rookie. So he got offered a rookie contract. Minimum in our league is $800 a month. But with that, he does get a host family, so he could stay at a host family for free, which is a local family that lets our players stay with them. But since he is a former governor, we'll give him his own seat on the bus, so he doesn't have to share a row on the bus. We'll give him his own hotel room, which is normally just for vets when they go on the road. So those are a few of the things. And then we have some other promotional stuff that we'd like to do, possibly a Bobble-Hair instead of Bobble-Head.
A Bobble-Hair?
A bobble, instead of the head bobble, we can bobble the
Yeah, no, I understand.
which is something we've never done with the rookie before either. We've had a few players that have had some of their own bobbleheads, but never on the rookie level, giving them their own likeness and promotional name.
So how do you think having a player like Blagojevich on the team, added to the team, would help the franchise as a whole?
Well, I think everybody knows with what's happened with him, and he's definitely made himself pretty public. With the Letterman and stuff, that we'd kind of join in with some of the fun, and I hope everybody takes it that way. I mean, it doesn't mean he's on the team right away. He'd have to make it through spring training. We get to bring extra guys into spring training, so he'd have to actually work to get his spot on the team. So. He's definitely got some knowledge. I'm just maybe a little worried about the age. He definitely wants to be an outfielder, I believe, is what I heard him talking about this morning on the radio. So at that point, with the outfielders that we have coming back in, he definitely have to work to get himself out there. He's 52, but going on 8 is what he had mentioned on the radio this morning, that he would play for free, but he knows that we're offering him $800. So I think we're just going to see where it goes from here, and it might just turn into a promotional night here, that type of thing with the bobblehead. But if that does happen, we're definitely looking to turn this kind of whole thing into a charity to kind of bring in with it, and not just use it all for our own good, but also for a charity.
Now, talking about some big names associated with the league, there's some talk about a new team being formed in the Northern League in 2010. Kevin Costner, Academy Award winner, is part owner of that team. So how do you think having names like that is going to help bring more recognition to the minor league baseball?
I think it's going to definitely help, especially us in independent ball, since we don't have those, the upcoming stars, as you could say, like in Peoria. They can have a rehab assignment there, or they could have that, that #1 draft pick coming through there. So I think having some of these names brings at least some attention to us, and people know that we put on a good product of baseball, but we also put on some great entertainment here.